You mentioned Little Reese. I interviewed Little Reese in the past, man, and I've also talked to a few people about Little Reese from back in the days, man. What was Little Reese like back then?
Lil Reese is a basketball player. Lil Reese play basketball his ass off, man. I'm talking about run, drop 30. Lil Reese them used to walk from Lamron. This how you know Chicago didn't change. They will march 300 deep from Lamron all the way around, pick up O Block, all the way to 71st and King Drive to the basketball court with no guns going off. It changed though, but Lil Reese a basketball player. Lil Reese like basketball girls. That's what he was into it with. Then when they got to losing friends, that's when Lil Reese, he always been a leader though. Everybody always been following under Lil Reese, man. Everybody, all of them who with Dirk them now, and even Dirk, all of them, Lil Reese was like the top. Lil Reese was like the king to them. Like, Lil Reese, Lil Reese, Lil Reese. You ask for Lil Reese out there, be like, what you want to know for? Like, damn, is you a secretary or something, bro? Where you at? Like, Lil Reese was like, he always was the leader, bro, but he loved sports. Lil Reese could play basketball his ass off.
You mentioned at one point he changed. What are some things that you noticed about him when he changed?
Oh, when he changed, when I seen the change in Lil Reese, man, I started seeing like, that nigga got some luck, man. I don't know, man, but I can say this, and you probably could vouch for this shit. Everybody he got into it with on the internet, he on the internet with them, so we know he ain't do it. But they'll be like, oh, man, you gonna die, nigga, you gonna die. Oh, man, you got 30 more minutes, man. And the motherfucker be gone, man. I'm like, shit, I don't even play with Lil Reese. I be telling people, man, don't play with Lil Reese online. He got like black magic spell or some shit.
Do you have any stories with Little Reese out there?
Oh, Lil Reese now, man, they was running from the law one day. We was all in Parkway, man. This when they first started carrying guns. So they coming from Lamron, coming over there. It was a rule then. It was a rule. Like, if you came in with a gun and O Block, you had to check that motherfucker into my crib. You had to drop it in my pillowcase. You gonna get it back though. Once you know what I'm talking about? Battle block. I'm talking about everybody dropped their guns in their pillowcase. Battle block, and I tied up. And y'all know what guns y'all got on y'all block. They had to turn them in. So one day they was running. Lil Reese now running in the building. One of Lil Reese now homies, man, my door was open, bro. They just threw the gun in the crib and closed the door. And the law came in my crib. Came in the crib on everything, bro. And they took my drunk homie to jail because he was the only one in there. He just ran in there. My homie was really asleep. They took him to jail, though. My homie was laid out, stretched out. He was drinking some shit called 5 o'clock, too. So you know he was knocked out. If the liquor got time on it, that motherfucker some dangerous shit. This man was asleep. One of Lil Reese and them homies. Dude, I go down there and talk to Lil Reese like, bro, your homie now through, y'all finna bond him out? Lil Reese like, man, we ain't got no money, man. We gonna try to add it up. I'm like, man, y'all on some bullshit, man. They ain't get my homie out of jail, nothing. My homie went to jail with their gun, man. They threw it in my house and right under my homie leg, bro. That motherfucker slid right into his feet. And when the detectives ran behind, who they thought ran behind, my homie's on the couch asleep. They woke his ass up. You going to jail for a gun. Like Lil Reese. Oh, and then another situation with Lil Reese. It was cold. We was out there for dark. We was out there for Weibo. Weibo, it was one of the guys from the Calumet building. He got killed in Iowa. Rest in peace to Weibo. So we was out there, and it was me, Lil Reese, Fredo, Poo Poo. Man, all the people, all the legends, man. All the legends who gone, man. We was out there, and a car come flying through the field on a high-speed chase. They got detectives behind them. They got the blue and whites behind them and everything. This man cut through the field. Now, mind you, it's 1,000 people out there. In where the Calumet building used to be at, that field, we was out there. Man, this man took on a high speed. So when the dude got to where the crowd was, the crowd split. He get the throwing. They get him and the people in the car get the throwing. All the guns out the window, all the weed out the window, the drugs. Man, I came up, bro. I found 4 ounces of loud, 1,000 X pills that was all in one bundle, 1,000 of them. Lil Reese got 2 guns. and some more shit. A nigga found got $10,000 they threw out the window. Like, we all came up that day. That was the best day. Lil Reese will tell you that he came up that day. Everybody came up that day, bro, in that field. Nigga came through out of nowhere. The music blowing, people footworking and everything. And next thing you know, a car just through the field. Everybody split like the Red Sea. Dude and them got to throwing that shit out the window, man. That was a come up for me. Cause I was broke as shit on everything. That was a come up. I was trying to get the gun from Lil Reese. Come on, man, y'all got guns. Let me get the gun, man. He's like, hell no, I ain't getting up this, you know. But yeah, that was a memory with Lil Reese, man. Free Lil Reese, man. He in jail, man. I don't know what's going on, but I hope he get out there. Do something good, Cam, man. Do something good with himself, man.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. You know, the drill community is, you know, a little bit more quiet without Little Reese. He always kind of, you know, said stuff. He'd chime in with his opinion about a lot of things.
Hey, he chime in with his opinion and how the internet going crazy. He could say one thing on the internet. You right, man. It is boring without Lil Reese, man. It's definitely boring without him, man.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.